August 15th, 2016. And first things first, we're going to start at Disney's Animal Kingdom, where unfortunately I have to tell you that the Jungle Book Alive with Magic will be ending its run. It was a limited time run, but it's still sad to see it end in a way. It will be ending on September 5th. Which is Labor Day, and so if you haven't caught it and will not be at the parks in time for Labor Day, you will not be catching it anymore. But if you will be at the parks before Labor Day, make sure and go stop and check it out if it's something that you're interested in. And I will tell you that the other nighttime experiences, such as the Kilimanjaro safaris at night, the wildlife party, the Discovery Island Carnival, which is one of my favorite things, as well as the Tree of Life Awakening will continue, and hours for the fall at Disney's Animal Kingdom are going to vary. The park will not be open until 11 o'clock as it has been during the summer months, but it will still be open in the evening hours in the fall, which is something that it had not been open before. Prior to all the excitement for this summer, the park closed at around 5 or 6 p.m., and it does seem like the park will be closing a little bit later than that here in the fall going forward. So at least that's good news for those who will be traveling to Disney's Animal Kingdom in the fall. You'll still get to be able to experience the great parts about the Awaken Summer event. Other sad news this week, another thing closing, is the Main Street Electrical Parade. The parade came back in 2010, and it will unfortunately now be leaving the Magic Kingdom on October 9th, I should say. The parade will be moved to Disneyland in 2017. So if you like the Main Street Electrical Parade, again, this is a show you're going to have to catch before October 9th. Otherwise, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait and maybe catch it out at Disneyland. They don't say how long it's going to be taking place at Disneyland. All they say is that it's a limited engagement. But then again, us Disney fans know that limited engagement does not always mean short period of time, because, let's be honest, the Main Street Electrical Parade at Walt Disney World was supposed to be a limited engagement back in 2010, and it lasted 6 years. So, you never know how long it will last at Disneyland. Also, more sad news, just a sad mouse bites today. On September 14th, the Sum of All Thrills and Stormstruck will no longer be available to guests at Innoventions. This is due to the sponsorship of both of those attractions not being renewed. They are both ending, and the only attraction that will remain open in Innoventions will be Colortopia by Glidden, which just opened up within this year. So it will be interesting to see, with that being the only thing left in Innoventions, minus, of course, we do have now the character spot that has opened up, as well as we still have the Disney Visa meet and greet option. But that's it for Innoventions. So I would expect big changes coming to Innoventions here in the near future. We shall see what goes on as we move forward. For those of you who will be attending the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, which, oh my gosh, begins in 1 month. It starts on September 14th. The annual pass holders will be able to stop off and pick up a commemorative Epcot International Food and Wine Festival tumbler at Innoventions East. So if you are an annual pass holder, well, you'll want to make sure to stop off at Innoventions East to pick up your commemorative tumbler, which I'm looking forward to picking mine up for sure. Finally, the last thing I have for Mouse Bites today is that through September 30th, Disney is offering a single-day park hopper ticket for annual pass holders at a discounted rate. Annual pass holders can purchase a one-day park hopper ticket for up to 6 guests for $79 plus tax each. This is for same-day admission to all 4 theme parks. And friends and family tickets are only available at Walt Disney World theme park ticket windows, and they must be used on the day of purchase. They cannot be used any other day. Pass holders must be present at the time of purchase, and they must have a valid annual pass. So if you'd like to take advantage of this, you do have to be there if you're an annual pass holder, and you do have to use your tickets that day. It is a substantial savings. Regular park hopper ticket for one day is about $160 or so. So for $79, this is actually a really good deal, and it's something that I've never seen before. being offered to annual pass holders. So that's a really interesting turn of events. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Mouse Bites. Make sure to follow along with the Mouse for Less on all of the social media platforms. So you've got Twitter, you've got Facebook, you've got YouTube, you've got Pinterest. Make sure and follow along on all of that. And for more information about anything that I've discussed today, make sure to check out the Mouse for Less blog. And otherwise, we are going to see you the next time on the Mouse Bites.